came to Bosnia recently. I'm a lecturer in all different subjects, as you can imagine, but my focus is on entrepreneurial ecosystems and on economic empowerment. So I'm a director of an NGO called Nada Mladima. Our current project is called Moj Start. It's an economic empowerment project where we help people learn about their skills and lead them to find their new jobs. Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys about how does Bosnia go from its background of socialism and central planning type of an economy with the whole Yugoslavia situation and large markets and large companies to a more entrepreneurial small business capitalist economy, and how do we make the transition in a post-conflict situation. Okay, so we have these lot of obstacles. Recently, one of our PhDs from Burch, where I'm teaching now, and I'm also on the board of trustees, did a really nice research. His name is Dino Arnott, and he did in 2015 1,000 person research study on Bosnian youth and their expectations for starting new companies. His main conclusion of his PhD thesis was there are lots of cultural obstacles towards taking risk and starting out in business. So what we've done with that is realize we need to put a lot of education into the market for that. So a lot of the studies from the United States show that a large portion, and even from this region, show that a large portion of employment comes from small businesses, not from large businesses. And that's kind of counterintuitive. So what you need to do is start lots of little small businesses. Some of them fail, some of them succeed. Well, most of them fail actually. But the learning and the repetition of testing those, experimenting of those new businesses, basically over time, that experience becomes the know-how to actually have a successful business or become a worker in one of the businesses that became successful. Okay, and so you see that in America with the Googles and the Facebooks and the Ubers and these types of things. They started as Airbnb. They started as small companies, and you don't hear about it all the ones that failed. But all the workers from the failures go and migrate towards the Googles that succeeded, and Google hires them, and Google grows bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is kind of this Schamperian creative destructive model that exists in the West. Now that takes a big mindset change for the population, so that's one obstacle we have to overcome. Risk-taking, it also takes risk capital, people willing to invest money when they know they're going to lose on most of their investments, but on one of their investments they may gain, or two in their investments they may gain enough to make up for all of the losses and then some. This is what we call venture capital. This is the venture capital model and the portfolio model. So if I were to summarize, I would say we need to overcome our fears of failure and turn that into learning and experience. Secondly, we need to find other successful entrepreneurs in the region who would like to risk their capital in companies and small businesses in Bosnia. And we have to educate ourselves on the new technologies, on the new softwares, like the blockchain and other things, AI, and we have to explore other industries like biotechnology, that we can develop an edge and develop innovative new approaches to global markets. Then as a society, Bosnia can export those to the real paying customers outside of our market, to the drug companies in Germany or to the tech companies in America, and we can become an outsource center for high-tech services, biotechnology services, and we won't be manufacturing cars or equipment or military things or any of this, or car parts, but we will be in high value-added service market. And this way you can transition your economy from the old ex-Yugoslavia manufacturing economy to the new knowledge-based service economy. Toito.